Welcome back here to Six Wheels Down. I'm Torkild, and today I'm going to take you on a little bit of a nostalgic tour. I will be riding the motorcycle up here from Colorado Springs and go up to Pueblo. Pueblo is the town that Nicole and I have been living in for the past, I would say, 10 years. And we have lived in 3 different places, 3 different houses there. One in the center of town, and then we have also stayed 2 different places out in Pueblo West. So we will drive past these, and we will also go out to a really beautiful area called Pueblo Reservoir. So I basically just recorded this video, both for my own sake. I think it's fun to have it kept on video, the area where we have lived for so long time, but also to get you a little insight into where we come from and where we have lived for a long time here. So enjoy the ride. For the 91, $4.50 almost per gallon. It's crazy. Well, off we go, off to the interstate I-25. We are good to head for Pueblo. Yeah, with $4.50 per gallon for the fuel, it's nice to ride a motorcycle like this, and it's very economical to drive. I usually get about 63 as an average miles to the gallon, so that's really nice. Yeah, and now we are here right south of Pueblo, and I'll take this Stampede exit. Just had the opportunity to show you where I used to work at. It's a company called Vestas, and you can see there's a big wind turbine there, and that's what we produce the towers for. That's the reason why I came to United States. That was to be part of the team starting up this factory. You can see the wind turbine out here in the horizon, and there's a lot of towers and stuff stored on the outside storage area. We'll just try to see if we can get down to the exit. At least we can see it from the outside here. I used to work there as technical manager. That basically means I was heading the quality department. They did non-destructive testing with ultrasonic scan of all the weld seams, and we had about 63 people in the NDT department doing that. And then we had paint inspectors in the surface treatment where they painted the towers, and then I also managed the maintenance department. We were 48 people in the maintenance department here, and I also headed the engineering department with 7 engineers. So it was basically all the technical areas. But here you can kind of see the wind turbine towers we produced. The factory here was the world's largest factory when it was built for wind turbine towers. It was brand new. I came here in 2009 when we were starting up the factory and to help building up all the technical areas. Here in the storage yard, we are also storing blades and nacelles as well. So it's not only the towers we are storing here. So this is a frontage road here that is like a little shortcut into town. So it goes parallel to the freeway, you can see out here. Yeah, we are now entering into Pueblo. I start seeing some raindrops on my visor here, so I hope it doesn't get too bad. But there was also rain in the forecast, so it's not so surprising. But usually when it rains here around Pueblo, it's very short, 10 minutes and it's over again. Yeah, and right here ahead of us we have the hospital St Mary Corvin, where my wife is working. Nicole, she's been working here for a couple of years as a surgical technologist, so she works in the OR assisting the doctors during surgery. It's been a super nice place for her to work, so she's kind of sad to leave it now, but you know, that's part of our choice to get on the road and start becoming travelers. So yeah, this is really our old neck of the woods here. We used to live here in the neighborhood. I think I'll just do a fast drive-by. And here lives in the brown house some of our good friends, Mike and Rhonda.
So this here was our nice little house on Jackson Street. We loved to live in it. It was from 1903, but a really nice house in 3 storage. We redid the whole backyard, put in a big deck and a patio and a gazebo on it, and put an above ground pool in as well, and a hot tub. We put new flower beds in, and of course the sprinkler system we installed. Ellie, she enjoyed that. When it was hot, she would be drinking from them and sometimes even chewing the sprinkler heads.
Yeah, and this is the university, PCC, Pueblo College, Community College, and this is where my wife Nicole, she took her education as surgical tech. I think we will just take a little trip here down through the city park. It's actually a very nice drive. So this here right ahead of us, you can see the fountain. That's the entrance to the city park. Let's just slow down a bit. It's only 20 miles per hour through the city park here. But a really nice recreational area to go to with your family. The lakes and a lot of grass. There are tennis courts you can use, there are pool areas, and there's all kinds of neat stuff here in the city park. Okay, we're heading to Pueblo West. So we are heading out Highway 50, straight west out of Pueblo. Pueblo has grown a lot here over the last years.
I think there's more than 40,000 people living out here in Pueblo West now. We've actually lived out here for about 7 years. We had 2 different houses out here. It's a really nice area. So that's where Pueblo is growing right now. And we are going to a very special place for my wife and I. It's a place here called Liberty Point. And that's actually where we got married 10 years ago. So it's a spot here where you top of the cliffs, and you have the full view all over Pueblo Reservoir. So for my wife and I, that's one of the most special places here around. So here we have it. This is Pueblo Reservoir. You can see the dam out here straight ahead. Leads out into Arkansas River, flowing down through Pueblo. And it's a nice big lake with a lot of coves you can go into. I can't count the hours Nicole and I have spent out on this lake, kayaking and fishing. It's the absolute best place to go to here in Pueblo on a warm summer day. A fantastic view. But let me take you to the place so we can see where we actually got married. Looks like there's a whole team out here making photo shoots of the brand new Kia model. Almost look like Tesla. Lots of similarities as I see it. But right here, this spot here between the rocks here, that's where it happened. We got married here with that view in the background. Truly fantastic. This is an amazing view. Yeah, Pueblo Reservoir has 2 marinas. The one we see right over there, that's what they call the South Side Marina, and that's where you can rent boats and pontoon boats, jet skis, and go out on the reservoir. And if we go further over there, then way out in the horizon, we can see some white, and that's the North Shore Marina. I just wanted to go down here because that building over there, that's actually our old church, the Oasis Christian Church, where we came for years. Seems like there are people at work today. I think it's actually a school during daytime, and then in the weekends they have their services. Now taking another little gravel road up here, and we will just drive by the house of our really good friends Don and Greg that used to live here. But they have also moved away now. So that's the house there straight ahead. That's where they used to live. Had a wonderful view from the house. From the back you could look far out and even out to Pueblo West. To Pueblo Reservoir. And over here we have the landing stables, boarding arena now. This all used to be owned by the Cowboy Church in Pueblo. So when they were at their highest, they had horses out here and they would do services and they would go riding horses cowboy style around here in Pueblo West. So it was pretty cool. Yeah, there's still horses there. The building here straight ahead of us, that's the Shriners Club. Could go there every Saturday and get your breakfast. Meet a lot of people. We went there once. It's not a place we used to hang out, but looks like it's still operational. Now we go up Avenida del Oro, and that's where our first house was. Can actually see it straight ahead with a travel trailer parked out in front. There's actually some of our friends from church that bought it when we moved out. Almost looks like they are moving. I saw a moving truck here and there's a me box as well, so it kind of looks like they are moving out of it. Yeah, we're now close to the second house we had out here in Pueblo West. All the main roads out here, they're paved, but all the small side roads, they're gravel roads. So trying to keep the car clean was a nightmare out here. It's dusty. You had to dust off in your house at least once a week because this fine dust here from the roads would blow up and you would have it everywhere. So this house there is actually the one we owned. We actually built a fence around the whole property. It was a 2-acre property. Built a big workshop down in the rear end and door kennels. But super nice house we had there. I think it was about 4,500 square feet. So it was a nice house with full basement under. So that was the second house we owned here in Pueblo West. Now we're actually heading into the state park. I wonder if they want to see my park pass here today. Have it with me, so I better pull it out so I can just show it as we drive by. We'll turn right here and go down to the North Shore Marina. see if we can find a parking somewhere down here. I think we can right around the corner. So here we have the entrance to the marina. The boat ramp is right here ahead of us. I can actually see there are people launching jet skis down there today. What a very beautiful place. We used to come here every summer during the weekends, go down the ramp, launch the jet ski and go around the reservoir as fast as we could. That was one of our favorite things to do here. So, really nice place. We will now drive around the state park. Oh, I have to be careful not speeding here. There's a lot of speed control out here, so they're very strict about that, the park rangers. We'll just soak in the beautiful nature here around Pueblo Reservoir. It's fantastic. Here within the last 5 years they have made a whole bicycle path system, so you can go mountain biking and walking all the way around. But you have to be careful. I've tried to go there on bicycle and there was quite a lot of rattlesnakes that would cross this bicycle path. It's almost like shale. And here we get a nice view to the dam. We will actually cross around and we can see one of the swim beaches down there where people go swimming. But we will drive around the lake here and we will go to the south side of the dam where it runs into our Arkansas River. There's a lot of small coves here you can drive down to and launch your boats and kayaks and what you have. Seems like there are kayakers down here. And out in the horizon we can see Pueblo. It's only like a 5 minutes drive from Pueblo to out here. The river downstreams of the reservoir is very popular for fishing. So we have a lot of people that go fly fishing over in this area. That's all. There's a hydro plant in here, so they have turbines on the outlet to produce electricity. But quite an amazing spot. We'll try to go all around the lake and go down to the south side marina. Just get that tucked away. It's not easy both to show that and pull the clutch at the same time. That was a bit of a challenge. And there's a campground where we have stayed at several times. A really nice little place. And down here you can actually rent kayaks and jet skis at the South Shore Marina. This is actually some very busy marinas here. There's always a lot going on and a lot of people down here. People in Pueblo seems really to use the reservoir. Yeah, and we can see down the first pier coming out there to the right. That's all the rental boats. But isn't that just a beautiful view? And look at all these people out on the water using the facilities here. Jet skis and people fishing. And it's a nice big lake, so there's plenty of room for everybody. Absolutely one of my favorite places to go.
Yeah, this finishes my motorcycle ride to Pueblo. It was a bit of a nostalgic trip for me. We've lived there for so long, so I want to make a good video of it before we left. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed seeing Pueblo. I hope you enjoyed seeing the Pueblo Reservoir. It's an amazing place. It's really a pearl here right outside of Pueblo. So no wonder a lot of people like to live in Pueblo, because with a spot like that, it's just fantastic. So if you like the video, remember to click down below, click subscribe, and also, most important, click the like button. So it's important that you both like and subscribe, so you can see future releases, new videos coming up, and there will be a ton of them. I have a little catch up to do here in the beginning, even though we are now in New Mexico, in Roswell. But before we left Pueblo, I actually made materials, recorded video material for a few videos from Pueblo. And I also did a few videos when we came up to South Dakota, and we drove down to Custer State Park. So keep an eye out, because most likely tomorrow or the day after, I'll be posting some videos from Custer State Park, taking up the Needles Highway, and also another video where I will be going down the wildlife loop together with Nicole. And yes, we did meet buffaloes, lots of them, and they were that far away from us.
So it was kind of scary on a motorcycle, but we made it. So keep an eye out, because this will be interesting to watch. Thank you for joining.